Hello, first grade. Welcome back. Today is math lesson 129. We're almost finished for the week. Okay, with just one more after today. Today we're going to be talking about thirds of a set. You see these cute little puppies here? That's a set of puppies. Who can tell me what this fraction is right here? Who can read that fraction? If you said 1/3, you were right. Well, what is 1/3? What does that mean? 1/3. It means one part of a whole divided into three equal parts. It might be a whole object. It might be a whole set of puppy dogs. Just one whole. Okay? Remember, in the fraction 1/3, the number on the top, the 1 means one equal part. The number on the bottom is the number of equal parts in the whole thing. That's 1/3. So if there are three parts in the whole, we will always say thirds when we're talking about part of it, whether it's 1/3 or 2/3 or 3/3. And remember, 3/3 is the same thing as one whole. Okay, notice the number on the bottom does not change, because if the whole has three parts, we're talking about thirds the whole time we're talking about that object or that set. Remember, we talked about set yesterday, a group of things that are alike in some way. Okay, what do we call a shape with three equal parts? We say that it's divided into, if you guessed thirds, you are correct. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay. Let's divide this into thirds. Let's divide this little circle into thirds. Excuse me, I'm going to pick up my pen and I'm going to draw a line here. And I'm going to draw another line from the middle over to about 4 o'clock. And I'm going to draw another line over to about 8 o'clock. And hopefully that's equal thirds. Okay, we're going to assume that it's equal thirds. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to color part of this. Let me see. I'm going to color part of it green, I think. It's kind of hard doing it with the mouse instead of with a real pen. And I'm going to color part of it purple, I think. I'm just feeling green and purple today. Man, it looks like a 3-year-old colored this. Okay, who can tell me now what part of this circle did I color? 2/3. That is correct. If I had only colored the green part, that would have been 1/3, one part of an object that was divided into three equal parts. If I color the green part and the purple part, that is 2/3, two parts of an object that was divided into three equal parts. And if I color one more part, I think I'll choose red. If I color one more part, then the whole circle has been colored. And we say that that is what? 3/3. 3 of the three parts. And again, notice if I'm talking about 1/3 or 2/3 or 3/3, the bottom number doesn't change because the object is still in thirds. Okay. Okay, let's look at this set of stars. This is a set. Remember, a set is a group of objects that are alike in some way. These are alike because they're all three, yes, stars, okay? So this set has equal parts. How many equal parts does this set of stars have? This is an equal part, this is an equal part, this is an equal part. Yes, it has 3 equal parts, okay? So if I color this star, I might even be able to fill it in. Let me see if I can just pour some paint in there. Let's see if I can do it. Can't do it. Oh, I'm just not clever enough. That's okay. We'll pick up a pen and do it the old-fashioned way. If I color this star, work with me here. Oh, that's okay. If I color this star, how much of the set have I colored? Have I colored the whole set? No. Remember, there's 3 stars in the set. I've only colored 1 of the 3 stars, so I have colored 1/3 of the stars. All right, now if I color another star, I think we're going to just copy this over. Ta-da, I've colored 2 stars exactly the same. If I've colored 2 stars in the set, how many stars have I colored? What fraction of the set have I colored? If you guessed 2/3, you're right. I've colored 2 of the 3 stars in the set. Okay, and if I color 1 more star, then how many stars have I colored in the set? That's right, I have colored 3/3 of the stars. I've colored all the stars. Okay, this set acts like one whole pizza. All 3 stars are kind of like one pizza that we've cut into 3 big pieces. This is 1/3, this is 2/3, this is 3/3. And again, the number at the bottom doesn't change because there are 3 stars in the set, whether we're talking about 1 of the stars or 2 of the stars or 3 of the stars, there's still 3 stars in the set. Okay? Okay, this is a set of teddy bears. Let's divide them into thirds. That doesn't necessarily mean that we put 3 in each group. It means that we make 3 small groups or sets. Remember, an even number we can divide into smaller sets with none left over. Notice that some of the teddy bears don't look like the others. This guy doesn't look like this guy, and this guy doesn't look like this guy, and this guy doesn't look like this guy. Does that matter? No. They're still all part of a set. A set means that they're alike in some way, and these teddy bears are alike in lots of different ways. They're all brown, they're all teddy bears, they're all stuffed animals, and I think they're all sitting waiting for story time. So they're alike in a lot of different ways. And let's divide them up. Well, how many am I going to know goes into each set? Well, one way to figure that out is to put 1 in. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can get these to move to the front. Okay, I can put 1 here. I can put 1 here. And I can put 1 here. Now go back and give each set another one. I can put 1 here, and it doesn't matter which ones go in which box. The point is that we want to have the same amount in each box. We'll put one here, and we'll put one here, and we'll put one here. Okay, now, do we have the same amount in each box? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We sure do. So we divided them into thirds. That means 3 groups. This whole box is a group, this whole box is a group, and this whole box is a group. And there are none left over. Let me ask you a question. What would happen if I move one of the bears to another group? Do I still have thirds? I still have 3 groups. I have this group, I have this middle group, and I have this last group, but they're not equal. So they're not thirds. Thirds doesn't mean just 3 groups. It has to be 3 equal groups or sets. They're not equal anymore because this has 2, this one has 4, and this one has 3. This guy has to go back to his group in order for the sets to be equal thirds. Okay. All right, let's divide these Legos up into thirds. See the 3 boys there playing with the Legos? It looks like they're trying to divide them up so everybody has the same amount. Well, let's help them out and let's divide these up so that each boy has the same amount, and then that is thirds, and we don't want there to be any left over. Now you might be able to see already how many each boy will get. This is for one boy, this is for one boy, this is for another boy. Can you see that this boy is going to get 2 Legos? Oh, I got to bring him to the front again. I'll do better next time. Okay. Can you see now that these 2 Legos will go to this boy? That's right. And these 2 Legos can go for the next boy. And these 2 Legos can go for the next boy. Wow. Okay. Are there any left over? No. Did we have an even number to start with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did. We started with an even number. We can divide even numbers up into smaller sets with none left over. We can always do that. Okay? Okay, that's the end of our lesson for today. It was a quick one. If you haven't already done math, page 233 and 234, please do so. Thank you. Bye, guys.